Well, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Somebody in the comments wanted to know if I would do a wee update in Australia. I meant to get to it yesterday, Friday, but unfortunately, I never had time. So, without further ado, we're going to have a wee look at Australia and where Australia stands just now. Where the, for want of a better word, where the see, because you can't actually speak in YouTube, so where we are, where Australia is just now, and where they're going. Okay, so I'll look at the past, but I'm only looking at the past 2 years in Australia. The present, what's happening in the present, and what I can see in the future for Australia. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. All right. So welcome back. So this is Australia's past, present, and future. So past, present, and future for Australia, right? So the past, present, and future. Okay, past 2 years. Oh my goodness, right? The Australia that they knew, like say the what I know of Australia is like the surfing, like the people having a good time, right? What they knew of Australia in the last 2 years, and kind of begging, and you know, the Australia that they knew is dead. Okay, the freedoms, the freedom loving. So for the past 2 years, they've not been allowed to do anything. Or only certain members of society have been allowed to do anything. Um, the past 2 years, though, I meant to show you this, right? So the past 2 years, I would say there's something going on in the religious outfits in Australia as well. So I'm hoping that you can still hear. So they've been taken out. They've been taken out. Um, there's been a lot of death and destruction in Australia that's hidden. That's hidden. Okay, so at the present, there's been a lot of disappointments in the present. I would say there's disappointment because certain things that the Australians tried didn't work. But look behind you because it's coming. There's more chances coming. So the future looks the present looks a bit disappointing just now because I think freedoms aren't coming quick enough. They're not coming quick enough. Okay, I'll put them that way so you can see them, right? So they're not coming quick enough in Australia just now. I would say that they've tried 3 times. They've tried something 3 times and it's not worked. So did they try the truckers thing maybe last year and it didn't work? And there was a disappointment anyway. But there's still chances. There's still chances in the present. In the present. So whatever they're going to try just now isn't going to work, and there's going to be a disappointment. But they'll re-strategize. They'll re-strategize, and they'll because the people are coming together. They're coming together. So the future just now, there's still these blinking dark entities in the future just now, but I wouldn't. They're just in the near future. The near future, and the riches and everything that they love. Um, in the near future. Do you know what I'm getting? Somebody sold Australia out. These, how for want of a better word, the not so nice people, they sold the country out to get this, to get all their riches. But now they're finding that once they get them, they don't want them because they know what it took to get them. Um, There was a splinking wee snake in the grass as well. So that's the future. But that's the near future. That's the near future. Okay. I have a feeling that it's about to really change. There's things afoot. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the powers that be doing a wee Mr. Canadian tea and running away. They're not as tyrannical as you think they are. Oh, this one definitely wanted out. Right. The past 2 years have been nothing but insecure. There's nothing but insecurities in the past 2 years for Australia. Absolutely. Because of these devils. You know. And they attacked the heart chakra. They attacked, everything that Australia stood for. They attacked. They attacked. Present. People are still isolating. They're like, do you know what I get? They had Australia isolated. There's something about Australia being isolated. Were they the first? Were they the first? Yep. They tried it with Australia first. Do you know what I'm getting? It was working. It was working. It was, but I don't see it working anymore. Do you know what I'm saying as well? Well, see these people that had Australia. Gosh, how am I going to do that? This is probably by an Australian saying or something. Had a grip of Australia by the BALLS. They're hanging up their suits. They'll be hanging up their suits because they'll be going somewhere, and this is the present. This is the present. Do you know what I'm hearing? And I'm being told by my guide, Thomas is my guide, right? He's saying that I should keep going, Australia. Keep going, because you've got these people on the run. You've got them on the run. You don't want them. They're the ones that's going to be isolating. They're the ones that's running away. They're the ones that's going to be hiding out in their house. So whatever you're doing here, okay, maybe strategies didn't work, but find others, because you've got them on the run. Hiding out, so present. Right, your future's a quest. So whatever happens here, keep going. Keep going. Okay. Right, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Right, see, this is the dark future, right? So keep going, keep getting together, keep getting strategy after strategy. Keep up the pressure on these people, because you've got them in the run. Okay, so that was for your future, right? I'm hoping that you can see that. And this is your future now. So it's people power. It's people power. Keep going, because that's what you want. And you want these on the run, okay? Where they're hiding. Because the one thing that they don't want is the public, the people. They're frightened of the people. They always have been. They always have been frightened from the people. Oh wow, that wanted out and it wanted in there. Oops. So we'll go again. See, this is the same. Oh, okay. Can't even get to shuffle them then. So I just need to pick one for the future then. Future. Right, I'll keep going with Australia. Right, so. Oh wow, right. The past 2 years, what's been going on? It was Australia that you knew began to crumble, okay? For the past 2 years, it's been getting knocked down, and your confidence as well. Your confidence is taking an absolute knock after knock after knock. And that was like, I would say that was 2020 onwards, right? And they've been chipping away. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like a stonemason chipping away and chipping away at the Australian psyche, you know? That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying as well? This is the Indigenous people as well. Go back to your roots. I seen this for somebody, I think it was for Canada as well. They'll lead the way. The Indigenous people will lead the way because they know what to do. And the reason that they're being attacked, and they've been attacked for the past 2 years, is because these absolute cretins know that they can't be beaten. And that's what they're trying to do. And for the past 2 years, that's what they've been trying to do. I'm hoping that you can see these. Right, okay. The present, there's a new way ahead. Okay, it's full of windy roads. A new beginning in the present. This is the beginning of the end of what they were trying to do. That's definitely what I'm saying. It's the beginning of the end. And I can see the youth is going to come together as well. See, it's like light at the end of the tunnel. You know, like say, follow the rainbow. Follow. It's like follow your heart to get rid of these. What's your heart telling you? What intuition? Use your intuition as well, because everything's crumbling that they tried to do is beginning to crumble. It's beginning to crumble. Future, yep. The future looks bright. Okay. It will take a wee while to recover for what they did. It will take a wee while because trust is away. Trust is away. But the future, that's just the near future because they're trying to hang on like grim death, but they're not going to make it. They're not. So overall, once these people know that they don't have any power left, they'll start running like the cowards they are. Like the cowards they are. Right, this is all going to start. It says bring love into the situation. Yes, stop the hate. So come together. What they were trying to do was pit people against one another. You know, those who had taken the prick and those who hadn't. Those who'd done this and those who hadn't. But when people come together for a common good, as in getting your country back and taking your country back and getting these people, these absolute communists away, then it will come. But I can see it. There's going to be a building of Australia again, needing to build it up again because it has really taken a few knocks with these obnoxious people. The worst thing that they done was thought that they could do this. They're not going to get away with it. They're not. So the present, yes, things are moving in the present. You will have a few wee setbacks, but keep going, keep going. Still, these people are still clinging on like grim death. But was it like a limpet? A limpet is that called? Clinging on like a limpet. But do you know what I'm seeing? Australians have picked up the gauntlet. They've picked it up. No, they've thrown down the gauntlet, and they're like, no, we're not taking it anymore. You know, it's like you almost had this, but no. But these people are going to cling on to power, so they're going to throw everything at you. But just be prepared, because you're going to come out on top. Okay, so let me just turn the camera again, and so that's what I've seen for Australia. Once again, you've been watching the Third Eye Tarot with me, Karen Kay. I'll be back on. I'll try and get one done up, one up for Tuesday. Okay. I'm going to be starting. Yeah, I've got another, like, say, lady that does them as well, but she does more she gets more like guidance in. So I've been talking and seeing how we can manage, can maybe do it in my channel, and we'll see how that goes. But that's a wee while away. But we're just talking just now. Just messages for spirit are coming in right, left, and centre. The Earth's vibration is coming up now. Now that these dark entities are leaving, I mean, I feel it as well, and I'm sure other psychics and mediums can feel it as well. Okay, so as I say, always love and light, okay. Yes, the past 2 years have been horrendous for, I would say, the whole world, but more so Australia. So you've got my thoughts. I'm sending you energy and everything that I can send you, okay? So you can get these entities away. So anyway, once again, you've been watching the Third Eye Tarot with me, Karen Kay. Okay, thanks for watching.